Well, it's been years of tensions between both the countries. They share a 2,600-kilometer long hypothetical line called as Durand Line has been throughout reporting. We'll have the timeline graphics on air soon, and then we'll show you how this has progressed over the years. It was in 2021 when Taliban took over happened. Remember, there was a big pullout from the US side. For 20 years, they were on the Afghanistan side. And then 2021-22, there was a sporadic wave of border skirmishes. This seems to be the trigger point of the recent tensions between both the sides. There have been tensions for decades, but diplomatic engagements, channels were open during this period, 2021 and 2022, and then 2023 to 2024, there was increased TTP attacks inside Pakistan. This also seems to be one of the most contentious points because TTP, remember, Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan has been blamed for these attacks on the Pakistani soil, and Pakistan claims that TTP operates from the Afghanistani soil, and this seems to be the heart of the conflict. There were limited cross-border artillery exchanges back in 2023 and 2024. This seems to have escalated the conflict to the next level, and then came the border closures at the Torkhan crossing. This happened when there were claims and counterclaims of cops being killed on both the sides, and then came the latest wave of attacks from the last year, direct Pakistani airstrikes inside Afghanistan. This seems to have been happening since the last 10 months or so, repeated attacks on the capital of Afghanistan, which is Kabul. And Taliban core level retaliation also happened after these attacks from the Pakistani side. Taliban, it has to be noted that it has a formal army now, a highly trained army that seems to be taking this conflict to the next level. And there were claims of capture of military posts in the latest wave of attacks. Also, we have seen that the Afghanistani side has claimed that at least 15 Pak posts have been captured. That's a big number, which Pakistan has, of course, denied. And there was a higher risk of sustained armed confrontation during this period of time, which is 2025 to 2026. And the flashpoint, of course, is what we are reporting. Pak airstrikes on Afghanistan territory. This happened over the last weekend, in which at least 18 civilians were killed, most of them women and children. And Afghanistani Taliban had vowed that they will respond, and they have responded. Taliban retaliated by targeting some of the Pak posts and capturing Pak militants, and also that at least 55 Pakistani soldiers could have been killed, as claimed by Afghanistan. And Pak military posts, of course, have been targeted. At least 15 of them, as I mentioned briefly before, that they have been captured. Of course, these claims have been denied by the Pakistani side, but many visuals do indicate that Pakistan has been trying to attack many civilians, posts over the last 1 year or so, in which several dozen people have died. We have video evidence of that. So this game of claims and counter claims have been going on for the last 12 months or so. Back to you.